Now, the last time that we visited here would be almost 20 years ago, and we've come really to see what has changed. I thought I'd bring you along as well. And there have been quite a few changes. But it's that size that you've even got a train going through the middle of it. Can't be bad. While I was looking round, we noticed this glasses shop, and as most of us wear glasses, well, we had to try a few on, didn't we?
Oh my god.
Thomas certainly enjoyed trying them on.
Oh my god, I've just seen that.
One thing that we did notice was missing, when this first started in 1986, there was a mini theme park, rollercoaster, all sorts there. And it has totally disappeared from here. It was one of the things that drew you to the Metro Centre, but obviously no more. I'm going to do a video purely on Poundland there to give you an idea of what sort of prices you can get in the UK. Just outside you've got a full retail park with your typical furniture stores, your toy shops like Smith's Toy Superstores, you've got your likes of McDonald's, Pizza Hut, quite a big shopping area. And ever so often you'll come up with one of these type of shops, full of all sorts of wonders and unique items, as my wife found. Go on. Yeah. Have you seen Thomas?
Yeah, he said that the husband alive. It didn't mean what we thought meant to be in the light.
Okay.
Ella, Thomas, come right there.
What? Oh, like that.
I've seen that.
Obviously, the whole of the UK like their football teams. Everybody does. But Newcastle is a top team and they've got their own shop within the Metro Centre. Now, as we walk round, it's got all the shops that you'd expect in any shopping centre. But the thing with the Metro Centre is it had an area that was totally different. Small shops, whether they be toy shops or whatever. So we saw that and we thought, great, this is where it was. But when we went into it, it isn't the same sort of place. One barbers, hairdressers, makeup place, and quiet as a mouse when you walk through there. It just didn't have that feeling. You can see where it had been set up from previous times. The most interesting shop was the Warhammer shop, which, not something that I'm personally into, but certainly interesting compared to the rest that was around here. And after that was Next, major shop in the UK and a big shop, but right next door to it, such a quiet, desolate area. All the shop fronts empty. You can see how internet shopping's made a difference. Even in the next area of the shopping centre, which on first glance looks busy, and then at the side of it, blankage. It just gives the feeling that the zing of the shopping centre has gone. Yes, there's plenty of shops there, don't get me wrong. It's still a place where you can get some unusual gifts. Ariana Grande stuff. It's there for you. You've got your Ann Summers, you've got Tesla even selling cars in the place. I mean, the place is big enough to do that. Don't get me wrong, there's some really good shops here, like that beauty shop, or perhaps you want an Omega watch, right next to the Breitling. You've even got Rolex over there, and they aren't exactly cheap watches, are they? High five.
I just high-fived the camera.
Yeah, you did. And it's got one of the most important shops, obviously, Greggs. Greggs came from this part of the UK and it's famous for its sausage rolls. And of course we've got Lego. Lego shops are fantastic places to visit. They just end up being very, very expensive, I personally think, but there you go. But when you're building the Titanic, there's a few blocks going to that. But so's the price, £590 near enough. And these have been popping up other places. Bubble tea, not tried that yet. I think it's a Chinese thing, but I'm not sure. And then of course the Apple shop. Apple shops seem to be everywhere. And they're not exactly cheap places to go looking round. Maybe not as popular as they once were, but that's more to do with the political side of things than the actual products. One thing I didn't expect to see was a golf range in there. Maybe it's not. If you've been there, let me know in the comments. Tell me what it really is. But you've got your Five Guys, you've got fried chicken, Chinese food, Indian food, most things you'd expect. You've even got your TGI Fridays. What I did think was the Metro Centre used to be unique, and it seems to have lost that now. It's just like any other shopping centre. Yes, a few bits that are different, but in essence, same shops, just in different orders. It's lost that difference.
So what did you think? Have you been to the Metro Centre? Why don't you tell me about it in the comments? And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
And on the way home, we came across a red arrow, parked at the petrol station. Well, I suppose it needs to get its fuel from somewhere.